Alrighty, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to be starting off by saying, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to hopeful elect. I'm back here today with another lesson, another quick lesson on the topic of endurance. Okay? As in this truth being an endurance. This truth is a constant endurance because the elect are we basically always fighting the flesh, okay? Or they're always going through something or dealing with, the people of this world, whatever you can think of, all right? There's always a battle there, and there's always a lesson of patience or endurance within that situation. Alrighty, so now I've done this lesson on this topic before, but among others, but this topic can always be brought back up. You know what I mean? For edification purposes, because you basically are going through an endurance with this truth as an everyday thing. Alrighty, so you can bring certain points back up multiple times. Alrighty, so to start off, we're going to be grabbing the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 2, and we're going to get verse 2. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 2:2. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. All right, set thy heart right. All right, meaning your mind, and constantly endure. All right, this precept is pretty basic. All right, the main point here being to constantly endure. Of course, the main goal is to endure unto the end. All right, being Yahushai's return. All right, in order to do that, you'll have to constantly endure. Whatever the Lord puts you through, you know what I mean? Remember, the Lord can bring you a high or put you down low, whatever he deems. Okay, so you really have to take it cheerfully and basically take it on the chin and endure that situation. Okay, this precept continues to say that make not haste in the time of trouble. All right, meaning don't rush into things or situations. You got to be patient and let Yahweh Shem Yahushai make a way for you to get through it. All right, endure it. Otherwise, you'll lean into your own understanding and you may end up going off. Okay? So, continuing, we're going to jump up. We're going to grab the book of Matthew. We're going to grab verse, or chapter, Slaki 24, and we're going to grab verse 13. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay? Rereading, this is Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. All right, this precept here is showing you this truth is an endurance and not a race. Okay, which is one of Jake's many problems. Okay, they want everything right now, snappy, instantly. Okay, showing you that 2/3 of Jake is not going to make it simply because they are not patient. They're impatient. Okay, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is working patience among other things through the endurance we act out. Okay, through whatever situation the elect is put through, Lord willing. All right, therefore, when shit hits the fan, the elect will continue to endure and make it to the end, which those elect members will be saved, all right, through certain attributes they were taught, such as endurance, you know what I mean, but mainly faith and mercy in those times. All right, this precept also shows you that you will indeed have to go through things before being saved. All right, there is not a clear, easy path unto the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yahushai, okay, which majority of these Christians today believe and teach. That all you have to do is believe and you're saved. Okay, if that's the case, why does this scripture tell you the opposite of that? Okay, it says you have to endure. Endure what? These hard times that are coming. And these hard times mainly being Jacob's trouble. All right, these scriptures wouldn't be written if we didn't have to go through anything. Therefore, showing you these Christians' belief of believing in the blood or the rapture, among other things, is basically going off. Okay? So next, let's grab a precept telling you the consequence of someone who didn't endure. All right? This is what happens to you when you don't endure and you give up, say you fall out of the truth or whatnot. We're going back to Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 14. Okay. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Okay, as we read here, woe unto you that lost patience. Woe meaning destruction. Okay, those who didn't endure only have one outcome, which is basically death and destruction. Okay, a lot of people fall under that lot and will get a horrific death. All right, such as famine, dying by the sword, which today are firearms, and among other things along that line up with firearms and whatnot, guillotines, and the overall worst destruction there would be the ICBM missiles that are gonna destroy America. Okay, all those things will happen to someone because they didn't endure, they weren't chosen. Okay, they wanted to follow this society instead of being patient, enduring and waiting on the Lord. So destruction was their outcome, all according to the Lord's will. Okay, so next, to continue, we're going to jump up a little. I'm going to grab 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Ready? This is 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay? This here can be an example of what the Lord's elect, are going to be doing, okay? Which, of course, this topic would be of enduring, okay? The elect would be enduring. Only the soldiers of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are going to endure unto the end and be saved. All right? That being their reward. No matter what the situation the Lord puts you in, you have to endure no matter what the hardness of that situation, because that's what the soldiers or a man of the Lord would do, and is what he's going to do. Okay? Also, again, cutting these Christians as well, because why are we being told to endure hardness if all we have to do is believe and be saved? Okay? Doesn't add up, because, of course, it's not true. All right? The Lord wants to see you be tried. He wants to see you endure these hardnesses and mold you and bring you up for harder times to come. That way, when the ultimate test comes, that being the MOTB, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID CHIP, the central banking system, okay, we can continue to endure it unto the end, all right, and not take it, if you're a part of the elect, Lord's will, of course. Okay, so the brothers in the truth endure the hardness as a good soldier of the Lord, and we take it cheerfully to the best of our ability, Lord willing. Okay, lastly, we're gonna jump to the book of Acts chapter 14, and verse 22. Okay, this is Acts 14:22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. All right? Going through a lot of tribulation means you got to endure. Means you got to get through whatever Yahweh Shem Yahushai has planned. Okay? You got to put on that mindset. All right? That's an endurance, not a race. All right? These times to come aren't gonna be done quickly. Okay, time will be sped up, of course, for the elect's sake, but everyone's gonna be tried for a while, especially during Jacob's trouble. All right, and that's where your patience comes in. All right, and your patience works your endurance. Okay, your patience works your endurance. Alrighty, being able to have the mindset to endure will help you to get through tribulations to come if the Lord deems it. Okay, also, again, cutting the Christians' main points and whatnot. How are you gonna inherit the kingdom of the Most High if you don't go through anything? Okay, this scripture in Acts clearly tells you that you have to go through stuff in order to receive or inherit the kingdom of the Most High. So that they're showing you that the Christians' beliefs, such as the rapture or whatnot, also doesn't add up, because if that's the case, why are these scriptures written? Alrighty, so you need to endure being the main point. All right, so the water for tuning into this quick lesson. Alrighty, we just got some precepts on a basic topic, of endurance. All right, many more precepts throughout the Bible of this topic, but I just grabbed 5 from my notes and just wrote down anything just to get something done. And Lord willing, you were edified. In closing, I'm gonna say Kahalayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahushai Ba'Hashim Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the whole elect.